Hoarding disorder only affects about 2.6% of the population and affects both men and women equally. This video will attempt to look at one of those 2.6% of people. Today, we will head to Ohio to the Ponds de Gerrymander household.
Hello, Mr. Smith. Do you mind to tell me a bit about yourself?
Yes, of course. I graduated from Harvard to become a psychologist. And after I graduated, I became fascinated with hoarding disorder, and I've done several case studies of individuals with this disorder.
What are we doing here today?
We are going to take a look at the Pons household with Anthony and his son Philip. We have received complaints from the neighbor about how dirty his house is. We are coming here today to gain an insight into what Anthony's life is like and hopefully to help him.
So, tell us about yourself, Mr. Pons.
Hey, my name's Anthony, and I live here in Ohio, and I've lived here all my life, as did my parents and their parents. And some people say that my house is a mess, but I think that I'm just saving for the future.
Do you mind telling me, sir, about yourself or about where you live?
Of course, I feel like I live in a very nice place and that everything I have around here has a purpose.
What do you mean everything is here for a reason?
I mean, everything I have here is for a reason. I'll either use it for later, or it has some sentimental value to me, or just too good of a deal to throw away. For example, this bucket of hats. I got all these hats for less than $5. Like, look at this beret. I can't throw it away. What if I need to use it?
When will you ever need to use a beret?
What if I get invited to a French-themed party?
Now, when was the last time you got invited to a French-themed party?
Actually, I don't get invited to parties or events often.
Mr. Smith, can you take a second to tell us a little bit more about hoarding disorder?
Hoarding symptoms can include excessively acquiring items that are not needed or for which there's no space, feeling a need to save these items, and being upset by the thought of discarding them, building up a clutter to the point where rooms become unusable. If you don't mind, I would like to hear more about that.
Well, I haven't really been invited anywhere in a couple of years. And ever since my wife left me, I haven't really left the house. And my relationship with most of my family is just gone now.
How do you get food or new clothes?
Well, I worked in a steel mill about 10 years ago, and they gave me this nice free jacket. And, like, it's free, and a nice jacket's like, I really don't need new clothes. And for food, I have food everywhere.
You mind if I look at these?
Go ahead.
This expired a month ago. This one's from last year. And this one's from 5 years ago. Why do you keep this?
Well, just like my hats, I got most of this, like, each individual food item for, like, less than $2. Like, I can't throw it away.
But you don't eat this, do you?
I mean, I might one day. Besides, anyway, I get food delivered all the time, or just have my son go out and get food.
You have a son.
Yeah, and his name is Philip, and he's a freshman in high school.
Once I learned that he had a son living there, I wanted to talk to Philip and ask him some questions about his dad. Hello, Philip. How are you? What do you think of your dad?
I don't like him.
I would really like if you told me more about that.
He doesn't care about me.
What do you mean?
He never talks to me, and whenever I get home from school or work, he just tells me to get pizza, and sometimes he gets mad at me.
So you have a job and go to school?
Yeah, it's the only way to have enough money to keep up the house.
And what are your grades like?
F's.
We are going to try to help the patient out now, which will include staying with this patient for several weeks and building trust and slowly getting rid of the materials. I will also give him the name of a well-known therapist in the region to help him. However, in doing this, we will need his son Philip to stay with his relatives for a while.
So we both came to an agreement that you want me to help you, right?
Yes, that is correct.
The only way we can do this is if Philip can stay with his relatives.
No. Philip is not leaving. I'm not giving up custody of Philip.
It's not like we're taking away from you forever.
No, Philip stays here. I want him with me.
Are you? That's rough country. So you over there, you Hayden, yeah, you know how to be present for me. I'll go let him know. Sir, you're not in trouble. Mr. Smith is not pressing any charges, but we will need to take Philip with us so he can live with your parents for the time being.
No, please, officer. No, I need him here with me.
You need him here, and he will come back, but first we need to make this a suitable place for a kid to live.
No, I want him here now with me.
We have set you up with therapists and counselors. They'll help you get rid of your stuff and to help control your anxiety and anger. After that, Philip will come back.
After some work with Anthony Pons, he was able to clean his home and get back in touch with several family members, including his son, Philip.
Potential consequences of serious hoarding include health and safety concerns such as fire hazards, tripping hazards, and health code violations. If you know someone dealing with hoarding, contact a local psychologist to get help today.